workout is slightly different from the other workouts that we've done in the sense that it is not going to be a follow-along workout. Now, there's a reason for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 4 different exercises that you're going to do in a specific way. Now, because it's done in a specific way, this means that the way that I will be doing it and the way that you will be doing it will be different. And this is because we're doing the repetitions to what's called failure. Now, that doesn't sound very nice and it doesn't sound very positive, but it is a positive thing. When you do something to failure, it means you literally can't do any more and you have done the most that you can do and the best that you can do. And of course, everybody is different with this. Now, the way that we're going to perform these exercises is very mindful and very slow. So we're going to do the exercises to a count of 10. That means we're going to take 10 counts to go down or up and 10 counts to go the opposite way. So for example, we're going to do a push-up, which you can either do in a full push-up position, on your knees, or using an elevated surface such as a countertop or a box or a chair. Now we're going to do that going down in 10 slow movements and coming back up in 10 slow movements. And you're going to do that as many times as you can until you literally can't do that anymore. Then you'll move on to the next exercise. Now, this may be a very short workout for you, and that's okay. The whole point is to push yourself as much as you can, and it may only be that you can do 2 or 3 repetitions of an exercise. That's fine. Jot down how many you did, and the next time you do this workout, you need to see if you can do more. So basically, the more often you do it, the better you're going to get, the longer the workout will be, but you're really going to push to your max every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the different ways of doing the push-up first, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So if you're going to do a full push-up position, you might want to have a mat just in case you want to go back down to your knees. We're going to make sure that the back is really straight, abs are really tight, your hands are directly under your shoulders and your feet are together. Now, I'm going to go down slowly to a count of 10 and I'm going to come back up slowly to a count of 10. So, if we're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the full lockout. Now if you notice, my arms are not coming out wide here, they're staying in towards my torso so that I can really maintain a very good controlled push-up. If my arms are coming out here, I'm likely to end up arching my back and not using the muscles correctly. Now, same thing can happen again on the knees. I'm just going to turn them out slightly so we can see the angle, because rather than just being on hands and knees, which you can do, you could do it just on your hands and knees here, coming down in this position towards the mat, or you can angle the body so that you're really using a little bit more core. So again, hands are directly under the shoulders. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and tighten my abs. And I want to make sure that I'm not coming down like this with my arch in my back, but I'm coming down with my face towards the mat. So again, keeping my elbows in, I'm going to come down and very slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to that full lockout position at the top. And again, you would do that as many times as you can one after the other, until you literally cannot do any more. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the one that I would use a chair or a box or a countertop. So again, putting my hands here, and I'm in a straight line standing. So maybe I'll go on the diagonal for you to see that a little bit better. Is this position. So I'm in a nice straight line, and again my elbows are going to stay close to my torso, abs in nice and tight, and again I'm going to come down slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to the top. So, even just demonstrating those 3 different techniques, I've really started pushing my arms and I'm really feeling it. But I can go on and do a few more, so that's what I would continue, is I would continue choosing the one that I'm doing, and I would do that to failure. So, the next exercise we're going to do is going to be a squat. So again, with the squat, we're going to take it nice and slow. You want to make sure that your feet slightly wider than hip width. You're going to keep your back nice and straight. You can keep your hands either here in front, you can keep them here. It's really up to you, whatever's comfortable. But you want to make sure that you are not bending forward in this position. So we want to use our legs and we want to keep the chest and the back lifted, shoulders back and down. So I'm going to go down nice and slowly to as far down as I can. Now the point is to try and get as deep as you can in the squat, and then slowly coming back again. So it's no good just going to here. If you feel you can do more, you need to keep sinking down into that squat. So let's count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you come up to 10, I want you to squeeze those glutes at the top. So you're really engaging the big glute muscles at the top of that squat. So it's not just about the thighs, it's really about engaging the whole of that lower body. So that's the squat position. You could do this holding onto something so that you have an assisted squat. So if you have a countertop and you want to make sure that you're really keeping that back straight, do go ahead and hold onto something that might help you, especially if you have balance issues. So I'm going to go back now to my arms, and again I will need a box or a chair or a sturdy bench. I'm going to do a tricep dip. Now again, actually I'm going to angle this so that we've got it and you can see the different positions. So the first option is having your knees bent. This makes it easier, but you do have to be careful not to really use your legs on this. This is all about the arms. You want that body weight into your arms. Your palms are straight flat on the chair or the box, and you just wrap your fingers down here, back nice and straight. And again, I'm going to go down, bending my elbows nice and slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to the top and locked out. Now, if I want to make this harder, I'm going to extend my legs so that I really have all my body weight in the arms. There's no way that I can use my legs to really help me here, so I'm really having to use just those tricep muscles. So again, I'm going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, I'm going to do that as many times as I can until I literally cannot do it anymore. Keep it slow, keep it precise. So one last exercise, and we're going to work the abs. So I'm going to come down onto my mat, and I'm going to do just a very basic leg raise, which is going to work the lower abs. And again, I'm going to do this very slowly. Now, the best way to do this to make sure that you keep your back on the floor is to start with your legs at the top position. So you come down first, which means you're coming down to the point where you feel that your back is just about to leave the floor and you don't go any further, and you come back up. Now, coming back up, again, because we're counting, we want to make sure that it's just as slow as it was when you go down. There's often the way, there's a temptation to come down and then shoot the legs back up again. But we want to keep the abs under tension, and we want to keep that really concentrated. So I'm going to come down onto my back. I'm going to bend my knees in and just lift the legs. So keeping my abs pulled in and my back flat on the mat all the time, I'm just going to gently now slowly lower those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right to the top. So as you can see, again, very slow, very mindful. You're going to do as many as you can till you cannot do any more. So that's the workout. 4 different exercises. You do each one the amount of times that you can do, as many times as you can do it slowly and mindfully, that 10-second count both ways. Then when you cannot do any more of that exercise, you move on to the next one. This kind of workout really helps to develop strength. So good luck, enjoy, and let me know how you get on. See you next time.